Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm in my 2022 Tesla Model Y long range. This is my black one. I've had this on the channel for the last just over a year. Love this car. Last video I talked about Tesla allowing their free supercharging option on some of their cars, which I have an older Tesla Model S 2015 that has free supercharging for the life of the vehicle. They're allowing that to transfer to a new vehicle if you take delivery this last quarter of 2023, which is very rare, very not a common option to be able to do that. So I'm taking advantage of that. So I want to walk you guys through the order process of I'm going to order this new Model Y. That's the vehicle that I've chosen, mainly because, guys, yeah, I have a Model S that has the free supercharging on it. I need a car that has at least 6 seats, that can give me the tax credit, that has good range. And the Model Y long range really ticks all the box on that. And it's the least expensive car than a Model X. Like, it's a lot less expensive than the Model X. I looked at the Model X. It starts at $79,990, almost $80,000. But if I need at least the 7-seat option, and that's a $3,500 option. It puts it over, so it's like $83,500. I don't get the tax credit on that. So I really wanted the tax credit. That was a big motivating factor in this, and getting the free supercharging onto like a new longer range car that has the new charging hardware. That's another motivation. So let's go through the build tool, and then we'll talk about what's after the build tool with the ordering process and finalizing delivery. All right, so here on the right hand side we go through kind of all the specs here. You want to change this little toggle to purchase price instead of probable savings, so that we can actually see the price of the car. So the Model Y long range right now, the base price is $48,490. The long range is probably the best option in my opinion, just because you get the most range. The performance is decent too, 4.8 seconds. It still feels really quick. I mean, it's not a slow car by any means. The rear wheel drive, I just don't think it doesn't have enough range. I mean, 260, looks like it's what, yeah, 260 miles of range. That's just not enough range in my opinion, because you can really only use about 80% of your battery pack anyways when you're traveling and charging and things. So the longer the range, the better. So long range, 48,490. And then paint, luckily the gray, this which is called Midnight Silver Metallic, is the included color. So that's the color I would get. Even if it was a $1,000 option, I would still get the gray color. So I'm excited that I get the gray color included. I have black on my current Model Y. That's a $1,500 option. I like the gray or black, so because the gray is included, I'm getting that. And then I've talked about this before in other videos, but the 19-inch wheels is what I'm going to have included on the car. I'm not going to upgrade to the 20-inch induction wheels. As you can see here, it's a $2,000 option. I'm just going to do the 19-inch wheels. I actually have a full set of 20-inch wheels in my garage that I picked up for about $1,000 that if I want, I can throw on this car. I'm also going to try out there's some different hubcaps or these wheel covers you can get that look like the 20-inch wheels. But if you see, when you select the 20-inch wheels, the range goes down by 12 miles, and so you lose some range with those heavier 20-inch wheels. So I'm going to leave the 19s on. I am doing the tow hitch. The tow hitch is a $1,000 option. It's cheaper to do it when you order the car. If you do it after the fact, it's almost $1,300. So I know that I'll probably want to have it just for like a bike rack, cargo carrier, something like that. I don't think I'll tow a trailer, but having that option to be able to, put an accessory rack in the back is pretty handy to have. I'm also going to do the black interior. I have 4 kids. They are messy. I don't think white's going to stay clean enough for me, and I like the black look. Now I am going to get the 7-seat interior, 7-seat options. 7-seat options, only $2,500. I say only because earlier this year it was $4,000. Now it's $2,500. I think that's a pretty good deal. We've got 6 people in my family, and 4 kids. And even though it is a tight squeeze back there, at least we can all fit in the car. There's seat belts, and there's room for 7 people, and it's only $2,500. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm not doing enhanced autopilot or the full self-driving capability. Charging, I don't need any home charging. I have 2 wall connectors already at my house. The mobile connector though is not included, so that's the cheapest way. You just need to have a NEMA 1450 plug to be able to use the mobile connector. So that's the configuration. If I go to continue, if I see here, the vehicle is actually available right now. So if I go to review order, so that same configuration is in inventory at my local Tesla delivery center. So this just kind of gives a price breakdown. So total price $51,990. So the only two options are 7-seat and tow hitch. And then you can show different cash, loan options. And the only thing due today is a $250 order fee. You pay that, and then so I'm going to pay that, and then we'll go through the steps once you place your order. So I just placed my order for my new long-range Model Y. I'm actually in my current long-range Model Y, 2022, and love the car and excited for the new one, especially since the new one's going to have the free Supercharging for life on it, which is going to be awesome. So I want to walk you guys through the process, show you what's involved. After you place your order, you go to a confirmation page. It prompts you to create a Tesla account and then also to download the Tesla app. Now going forward, all of the communication, all of the pre-delivery tasks that you have to complete are all handled through the app. So really, just right on your phone, you just do all this. So when you go into the Tesla app, you sign in, you're able to see your car with your reservation number, and then it'll ask you to continue with the task to complete your delivery. So now it depends on how close your car is to delivery. To give you an example, like this car here, I ordered in August of 21. I didn't take delivery till August of 2022, so a lot of these tasks were not available because the car was not really like available to be delivered yet. Because the new car that I'm getting tomorrow, I've already set the appointment to get tomorrow, the car's available. Like the car that I built is like one that's at my delivery center, and that was just pure coincidence. I didn't compromise on any of my options. I ordered the car exactly as I wanted it, and it just so happens to be available at my Tesla delivery center. So within 2 days of ordering it, I'll be able to go pick it up, which is really cool. So you go into the app, you go in, and you'll see there's different areas that you go. The first one is your registration information. You'll just input how you want to register the car in your name, maybe you and a spouse, or just by yourself, a business name, for example. You scroll over to the next one, you go to your trade-in information. So if you have a trade-in, you can put that information in there. If you don't, you just put no trade-in. And then your financing options. So you indicate whether you want to pay cash. You put the cash option. If you want to do lease, if you want to do Tesla financing, or like third-party financing where you want to go like to your own bank and get a loan. I did my own bank on this car. On this new one, when I did this, I actually just did the Tesla financing, which, guys, that was the easiest process I've ever done buying a car, because it just asks you a few questions, your name, your job, income, mortgage, rent information, how long you've been at your job, how long you've been in your house, just a couple things, your social security number. You just like a loan application, just a few, and then you put that in. 10 minutes later, I got an approval. The terms were all set. Payment was all set. I just hit agree and done. I mean, it was so simple, guys. So I was considering maybe going to my local credit union because maybe the rates might be better. I got a 0.5% better through Tesla than I did at any credit union I looked up. So that was a competitive rate and super easy. And then you go to your once you've done that, and once the car's ready, you'll scroll over and you'll set your delivery appointment time. And the delivery appointment time is just going to depend on what's available. You go to the calendar, you set your time. They say it's only going to take 15 minutes. I would give yourself about 45 minutes, because when I go to the dealership tomorrow to pick up the car, I'm going to have a checklist, and I'll go through the checklist with you guys when I'm there. But I'm going to go through the car. There's several things I want to check. I want to go through all the operation, all of the features, all the functions, the doors, all the checking the paint. When I took delivery of this car, the only issue there was a couple little scratches on the driver door, and they were able to buff those out, and everything was fine. But you just want to make sure all the buttons, the switches, everything works. So I would say, you probably want at least an hour to do all, finalize the deal, and then go through the car completely. Like that's going to take the most time. Spend a good 30 minutes just going through every button, every function, making sure it's good. Then you accept delivery, and you just push accept delivery, and it goes through. You also will upload your insurance information. If you don't have auto insurance, you can buy Tesla insurance. You can contact insurance agencies and get auto insurance. You need to upload insurance on that. And then the final thing here is one of the final things is making a final payment. Part of the Tesla financing is you have to put at least looks like 5% down or something. So they want at least 5 to 7% down. So you can just make that payment right on the app with your card. You can do that before you even get there. And then the last one is review the agreements, and then your delivery day. And so that's all the things you take care of in the app. And a lot of it you do almost all of it you do before you even go to the delivery center. And just makes it for a really smooth process. You're not there for 3 hours. You guys know how it is buying other cars. It's just excruciating. You're there forever. You get sold all this kind of stuff. If you want your windows tinted from Tesla, they don't do it. They don't tint the window. They're not doing paint protection, VIN etching, all the stuff you get sold at dealerships. They don't have it there. It's almost like, oh, really? I'm not getting sold stuff I don't need. You go there. They're non-commissioned sales. They're not even salespeople. They're just employees that work for Tesla. They just give you the little envelope that has the car keys in them, and you're done. I mean, it's so simple, so easy. I love it. And Tesla's really revolutionized the auto industry this way because it's just so simple. So guys, that's kind of the process. Looking forward to getting the new Model Y, especially with the free supercharging on it. That's going to be awesome. And I'm most especially excited to get the U.S. federal tax credit for this for the new car that I'm getting. So guys, stay tuned to the delivery day. We're going to go through the checklist. We're going to go through the delivery process when we're at the Tesla service delivery center. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. Leave any comments down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.